Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a spring makeup tutorial. Real quick, if you're new, hi, my name is Sarah and I'd love for you to join the fam, so hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so that way you stay notified of when I upload. I went ahead and did my face off camera, my brows and my lips. I'll leave everything listed down below. Most of it is affordable makeup. I think it's a mixture of both, but I just wanted to play with the palette that I haven't, really picked up in a while. It's just super appropriate with spring. This does have a wing and lashes, however I did use a guide for the wing, which I use washi tape. You can either do with or without the lashes. I did amp it up, so those of you who don't use lashes, I put a little bit of glitter on the center of the lid so that way your eyes can still pop. So it's been a minute since I've used my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. It is springtime. It's really fresh and just so festive, I did use a little bit of washi tape. I did find this washi, little skinny washi at Dollar Tree. I do have like the thicker stuff, but this is $3 at Target. So I rather buy these little skinny washi tapes. I think it comes in a pack of 5 and it's like $1. So $1. Been watching a lot of Liza Koshy. So anyways, from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, I'm going to take the shade Almond Truffle and a big fluffy brush. This is the Sedona Lace EV13, and I'm just going to put that all up in my crease. I'm going to drag it all the way to the inside of the inner corner, not completely like in the nose area. I'm going to just bring my brush from here all the way to out here. Kind of focusing a lot of the product like my crease. You could see it like right in here, but I want to focus the product like a little bit above my crease because I'm going to bring a little bit of that pink color like in there, so I want it to blend seamlessly, just like gradient like on the other side. And I'm just building this up to my desired intensity as usual. If you have different skin tones, it might take less, it might take more. With this shade, I think if you have a bit of a deeper skin tone, you might want to lay down like a white base so that way this color will pop, because I do have to build this color up. It is like a grayish pink tone color and it's very light even on my medium skin tone. Next, I am going to take my finger and I'm going to take the shade Totally Fetch, this hot pink shade, or kind of a deep hot pink shade there. I'm just going to take it all over the lid, like even in the middle, everything, everywhere. I tried applying this with the brush when I was doing this side of the eye and it just was not cooperating. Like the brush was just not putting enough product on. So when I used my finger, I was like, oh my god, I gotta do that on the other eye. Try the pinky on the inner corner. I haven't tried this look before, so this is basically on a whim. I always do one eye, and if I like it, then I do the other eye and I film it for you guys. Too bad it's like midnight right now. I can't wear this out anywhere. With a Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, I'm going to take that same shade, that Totally Fetch, the one that we just laid down on the lid. I'm going to start sweeping this into the crease. I'm going to take this Ipsy T35 Precision blending brush, take a little bit of Almond Truffle, that first shade that we started out with, and I'm just going to blend out that harsh line. So I cleaned off my index finger, so I'm going to go into the shade Cotton Candy, which is this medium light pink. It's also a shimmer as well. Put that right in the middle of the lid, like the center of the eye. So we're basically doing a halo eye. I also used a flat brush and I sprayed my brush with some setting spray and it just wasn't working. Like, I don't know what's going on with my eyeshadow. I know this palette is pretty old. I think it's like 2 years old. I don't know if they're starting to dry out or what, but it just was not cooperating. With this Ulta, it came in a palette. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush like so. I'm gonna take that same Cotton Candy shade and I'm just gonna tap that all over the lid and kind of just blend it out a little bit into that Totally Fetch, that really hot pink color. I think I'm going to try to do the same thing. I'm going to take some setting spray or whatever type of spray that you have. And I just wet it. I didn't put any more eyeshadow on it, but I'm just going to tap that to try to intensify that center lid shade, the Cotton Candy. I'm going to dip into Cotton Candy and just tap some more of that on there. I wet the brush and I tapped it on there. I didn't wet it again, but I did dip back into Cotton Candy. I know this tutorial seems like it's everywhere, even though I already did this eye, but I promise this is easy. Back to the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I'm going to dip back into Totally Fetch, that really hot pink shade, and I'm just going in the inner corner and blend back into the crease, blend out that cotton candy shade, take some more of the Totally Fetch hot pink shade, go back on the outer corner and drag that in to the center of the, drag it back into the crease. And like I said, I don't know if my palette is just old, but I'm not even tapping off the excess because I want the most pigmentation. Ipsy T35 Precision Blending Brush. There's not any product on there, but I'm just going to try to keep it below because I don't want to bring any of that pink upwards. So I'm going to keep the brush downward and I'm going to blend this way. Underneath the brow, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild, I guess it's their large eyeshadow brush, dip into the shade Divinity, which is this one down here. Tap that right underneath the arch of the brow. And just do small little sweepy motions. I usually line with a black eyeliner on my tight line. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the shade Fishnet, and I forgot to do it before because sometimes I'll blink and I'll get some of the eyeliner on my lid, and I forgot to do it this time, so I have to be very careful right now. And this also helps to fill in the gaps between the lashes, and it makes them look a lot fuller for those of you who are not going to use falsies. I did use the tape so that way it'll guide me with my wing because I'm still not 100% comfortable doing a free-handed wing. NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm also I'm wiping off any excess because if you take it out and go straight on, it's going to be a very thick line, and I want to do a very thin line. And this is why I like the washi tape, because I can go on and it's not going to make a mess. Let this dry for, a few seconds. Then I'm going to peel the washi tape off. We got a little baby wing, and what I did on this side, it also gave me a little baby wing. So I very, very carefully extended the wing to give it a flick. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And hopefully I'm successful. I believe in myself. Gotta believe. Gotta go with confidence when doing the wings. To add this little touch of glitter, I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the shade Silver. Put this all over the center of the lid. And it's going to give that, I think it was called Cotton Candy, that shade we put in the middle, a little bit of pop. Because I really couldn't get it to pop. Probably should have used a white base or some type of base. But I don't know, I love using this glitter liner. Just a little touch here and there. And I'm going to try to keep looking down because I usually mess this glitter liner up. I'll look up or something and it'll get a hot mess express all up in my crease. And I don't want to do that. To start the lower lash line, I'm going to take the Luxie 231 Tapered Blending Brush again. This one right here. And I'm going to dip into Almond Truffle, which is the very first shade we started out with, and I'm going to sweep that on the lower lash line. Now with a Luxie 223 short shader brush, looks like this. Take the shade Black Currant, which is it's a purple. Dip my brush in there. I'm going to tap off on this one because it does have glitter, and so the glitter can get in the eye and it's kind of irritating. It'll still kind of get in the eye, but not as bad as if you don't tap your brush off. And I was trying to get some of that glitter to stick, so I did also dip my brush and then I sprayed it with some setting spray. Just pressed it along the lower lash line. I'm going to go back into Almond Truffle with the tapered blending brush, and I'm going to blend very slightly, very lightly. I'm going to build up that black currant a little bit more. Short sweeping motions, like so. And then to line the lower lash line, I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Voodoo. It is purple and it has a little bit of shimmer in it, so it all ties in the whole look. For the inner corner, I'm going to take this shade Cafe au Lait, which is this silvery looking shade here. And I'm also going to spray my brush with some setting spray to intensify it. It wasn't intense enough on its own, so I had to spray my brush. I'm going to kind of just stamp it on there. I'm also going to take a little bit of Sprinkles, which is this super light pink shade. It's also a shimmer shade, but it's lighter than all the other pink shades in here. Put that right on top of Cafe Olay. Alright, for mascara, I'm going to use the Essence The False Lash Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. I promise I'm going to switch it up. I just adore these Essence mascaras. They're so good, and you cannot beat the price. They're like less than $5. So good. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of the face and I'll be right back. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoy these videos. I'm starting to draw inspiration now that we're in spring and with all the bright colors and pastels just being really super trendy right now. I've been looking at fashion a lot and just drawing inspiration from there to get these fresh makeup looks for the season. Let me know down below any looks that you want to see, any colors that you want to see me play with and just experiment with and show you guys some easy ways to achieve looks. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.